Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ohio Association for College Admission Counseling Virtual College Fair. We're so excited to have you participating in this event today. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. My name is Stephanie and I will be your facilitator. Before we get started, just a couple housekeeping items for you. Just a quick reminder, your camera and microphone are off, so our presenters cannot see or hear you. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type questions to our presenters at any time. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so please be sure to check out the schedule on the website. And this presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/Ohio. I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter, Cleveland State.
All right, let me make sure the screen's all good there. Awesome. Okay. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Hanahan. I am a senior admissions counselor here at Cleveland State. Appreciate you all joining tonight. I have a real quick slide that's really going to cover all the information you really need to know in the short portion here. So we'll run through that real quick. But on the left side of the screen here, we have a list of the numbers just to give you an idea of what CSU is. So here at Cleveland State, we have around 16,000 students. Makes us a mid-sized university. In my opinion, I think it's like perfect size university because that's 16,000 people. You're in downtown Cleveland. You're not going to know every single person on campus, and really, there's no need to know every single person on campus. So what's great about that, though, is we're able to focus on having a small classroom. So you're going to have an average class about 27 students, pretty similar to what most of your high school classes are right now. But even though we are a mid-sized university, that small classroom setup, it's not like you're sitting in a room with students from your local high school or local area. We have students who are joining us from 41 states and 109 countries. So not only are you going to learn a lot about your program and a lot about your major, but you also learn a lot about people from around the country and around the world too. As you can see, we offer over 175 different academic programs and 18 Division I sports. So whether it's inside the classroom, outside the classroom, there are a lot of things for you to get involved in. We want to make sure you enjoy your time, find the right program, find the right major, but also are able to enjoy your time outside that classroom as well. So we want to make sure we offer as much as possible. Finally, we were established in 1964, so we are a very young university, but since that time, we've had over 140,000 graduates come through. A lot of them are still really local to the area, and now looking back at current CSU students really help them out with internships and co-ops and things like that. So the top part of the screen here, there's a small little paragraph about engaged learning, and that's kind of at the heart of everything we do at CSU for our students. So it's our way of providing that real-world life experience. The one thing I tell students I work with is, we don't want you to come to CSU, sit in a classroom for 4 years, get your degree, get a job, and then that first day of your job, you realize you don't like anything about that career. So what we do at Cleveland State is we get you out of that classroom as much as possible. You'll probably spend just as much time outside as you will inside. And let's make sure that as you go through your program and major and you're learning about it in the classroom, you can apply it hands-on in an internship or co-op. So being in downtown Cleveland has a lot of opportunities for that, to do that for our students, and we're able to offer over 3,000 internships each year. A lot of those are going to be at Fortune 500 or Fortune 250 companies right across the street from our campus. In the middle of the screen, in the middle portion of the slide, just has some information about visiting campus and contacting your admissions counselor. So if you actually visit that link, that engagecsu.com/contact, you can set up a virtual meeting with myself or one of our other counselors, even a phone call if you want to do that. If you ever have questions, you're always welcome to go to that link, connect with one of our counselors. We want to make sure we can help you all out as much as possible. We know it can be a pretty stressful process going through the college decision process, so we're here to help out. Also, as you can see, we are now offering in-person tours. These are happening Monday through Friday at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 2. So a lot of options for you to come to campus, check it out. It's usually going to consist of about a 30-minute presentation from one of our counselors, and then we will send you out on campus with some of our current students who are tour guides. We're only allowing 7 students and 1 guest per each session, so they fill up rather quickly. So I'd recommend going and visiting that engagecsu.com/visit link. That'll pull you up to our calendar, show you what is all available for you to sign up and attend. But we really encourage you to come down and check out campus, walk around, see the city, but also see our buildings and really connect with our students. Final thing I'll talk about real quick is just the application process to CSU. So our application for fall of 2022 is now open, and you can actually visit engagecsu.com/apply to fill out one of our applications. We are on the Common App, but that link will also take you to our internal application. Either one is fine. The Common App takes a little bit more time to do, but if you're already doing it, you can stick with that. But if you want to fill out our Viking application, it's internal, it's quick and easy. It should only take you about 15 minutes or so to fill out, and then it updates in our system pretty quickly as well. So that link will take you to either one. Both options are totally fine. As you can see on the screen there, in addition to your application, there are a few other things we will need. We usually charge an application fee, but right now we are waiving that for all fall 2022 applications, so you won't have to worry about paying anything to apply to CSU. Also, we will need an official high school transcript in order to give you your admissions decision. And then finally, we are waiving the ACT, SAT test requirements. So those are not needed for your admissions decision. What I would recommend though is if you have your test scores, please send them in because we will use them for merit-based scholarship purposes. If those are going to help you get a higher merit-based scholarship, we will use them. If not, we'll just keep them on your file and then move on from there. But like I said, we at least need that high school transcript to give you your decision as we'll look at that cumulative high school GPA. You can see the ACT and SAT test codes there as well if you want to have those sent from the testing center directly to CSU. And then finally, there's some information on the bottom of the screen there about submitting your FAFSA and the code for CSU as well. We encourage you to go ahead, submit that as soon as possible. The FAFSA went live just a couple of weeks ago. It's always good to have that on file, so we'll make sure get that filled out, send it over here at CSU, and we can kind of work through that process for financial aid once you become a student. But yeah, that was a quick overview of my information, everything, and I look forward to connecting with you more in the chat room, and hopefully we'll see you on campus here pretty soon as well.
Okay. So my name is Ashley Mays. I am the admission counseling team lead at Lake Erie College. So first of all, we are located in Painesville, Ohio. We were founded in 1856, so we are a relatively old school. Our student body right now, this says 1,200. We're right around 1,100 students, including our graduate students. Student to faculty ratio is 14:1. Average number of students per classroom is around 15. About 78% of our students do reside on our campus. We have 60 majors and minors. We are Division II NCAA, and we have 19 sports within the division. And we also have 3 riding teams. So that's definitely something that sets Lake Erie College apart, is we do have some equestrian programs. We have a couple different majors within the equestrian program, and we also have riding teams that any student is allowed to try out for and be on, regardless of what their major is. Quick around us. So there's quite a few things right within the area. Then about a mile, Chipotle, Dunkin' Donuts, Taco Bell, some really nice historical buildings, stuff like that. Also about 10 minutes from the beach. So that's nice as well. Chick-fil-A, Target, lots of stuff in the area to do if you like shopping, restaurants, all kinds of things like that. And then we're about a half an hour from Cleveland. So you'll hear a lot about what's available in Cleveland, but here's just a couple things real quickly. Here is a list of our majors and minors, so I'm not going to read all of these off, but just so you can get a general idea, we do have quite a few majors and minors within 5 different schools that we have. So everything ranging from biology to education, things like that. Here's some more of our other 2 schools, and as you can see, there are some majors within our School of Equine Studies as well. So you can kind of check that out relatively quickly. These are all listed on our website as well, so you can see them there in a less quick manner. We do have graduate programs as well. So we have a physician assistant program, a Parker MBA, so a Master of Business Administration, and then we have a Master of Education as well. We do offer merit scholarships for all of our incoming freshmen. So I will actually click over so that you can see. This is how our merit scholarships are currently set up. We also need a copy of your transcripts and test scores. If you have taken a test, you can send them to us. We also have a test optional route, which I'll talk about here in a minute. Whether you send us the test scores or the test optional documents, you will be looked at for these same merit scholarships. So it doesn't affect you negatively in any way, whether you send us the test scores or do not send us the test scores. We do offer merit scholarships for all of our transfers as well. So you can see those are mostly based on GPA from your previous institution, but here's the breakdown of the transfer scholarships. And we'll keep moving. We also have a really cool program that's relatively new to Lake Erie College. So it is our Pathway to Empowerment program. It is a scholarship program, but also another program that you can be a part of, whether you try to earn the scholarships or not. So the scholarship program, though, is really cool. It sends our students to a lot of events in the area, local events. We had some virtual ones during COVID. sent our students there. They write a reflection on 3 to 6 of the events that they went to, and they actually earn scholarship money for the upcoming school year. So it's a really great way to earn scholarship money. But for that networking piece, for those relationship building opportunities within the major that they're interested in, it's a really great program for that as well. So lots of different ways that that's a good program to be a part of. This just talks a little bit about our equestrian team. So we do have 3 different equestrian teams. If anyone is interested in those individually, please let me know. We can get you in contact with either our dean of the equine studies program or one of the coaches, whatever really makes the most sense for you. We can get you in contact with those people. And then this just talks a little bit about our application process. So we also do not have an application fee. You can either apply on our website, lec.edu, or we are on the Common App as well. You have the option to send us your test scores if you've taken one and liked the test scores that you received, or we have our test optional route. So if you go the test optional route, we require 2 letters of recommendation, an essay, and a graded writing sample. The reason that we require all of those is so that your admission counselor has more to go off of other than just your GPA in high school. So sometimes students might have struggled a little bit in high school, but they're a really great, well-rounded person. That's why we are requiring those other documents, so that we can look at that and really make a decision about you as an individual, not just a GPA. So that's why we require those other documents if you do not send us the test scores, just to throw it out there. I'm going to skip through that. And here is contact information. So if you want to send anything to our general box, we are admission@lec.edu. I'm Ashley Mays, the top one on there, or any of our counselors. You can also send a request to them. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And if anyone has questions, let me know. Thanks.
Hello, let me just share my screen here. All right, so my name is Bridget England. I'm Assistant Director of Admission at the University of Mount Union. Let me see if I can make my face not so dark too. And I just want to share some quick information with you about Mount Union. All right, so we are a smaller private institution with around 2,000 undergraduate students. We also have 8 graduate programs, but a lot of them are not on campus. So as undergraduate students, you're kind of the main ones around, kind of running the show. We're located in Alliance, Ohio, so kind of still in Northeast Ohio a little bit, and we are founded in 1846. So we're now celebrating 175 years of Mount Union, which is very exciting. Around 75% of our students live on campus. So though it's only about 2,000 students, it's a very vibrant community because everyone's living and working there, hanging out and studying, you name it. And another thing, we're really committed to an affordable education. A lot of your private schools will seem to have a higher sticker price than a lot of our state schools, but we're also able to be an affordable option through the use of scholarships and financial aid. A little bit about our academics. We do have 49 different majors that you can have and some additional minors as well. Some of our top programs, most sought after programs include nursing, which is a direct entry program that allows you to take nursing classes right away your first semester of your first year. We have 5 different engineering majors that are very popular. Exercise science is really, it's a huge one in our school because we have a physical therapy program. We have a lot of students in our education department and also criminal justice as well. But we have pretty much, you name it, a whole school of business, a lot of other opportunities as well. You can see we definitely have smaller class sizes. The average class size is around 17, but it will greatly vary for you. Another thing is that we have recently invested so much into our facilities for education. We have a lot of new lab spaces on campus, some collaboration spaces and study spaces, and all of our classrooms are pretty recently renovated to some capacity. The one thing I want to emphasize is our integrative core as well. So our core curriculum is nationally ranked. We are in the top 10 in the country for any school that has core studies. So we work to make sure that all of our students are excellent communicators when they graduate and have excellent critical thinking and problem solving skills. There's so many different ways to be involved, and for a school of our size, having more than 90 organizations is a pretty exciting thing. So there's all sorts of things, anything that you're involved in high school, we offer some version of that you can stay involved with in college. So that's exciting. Some of the cool things that are newer, esports has been around for 3 years now. We are in the Great Lakes Esports Conference, and you can actually receive a scholarship for being on our esports team. So that's an exciting one. Cheerleading and dance are actually considered club sports at our university, so we can give scholarships for those as well. But I mean, you name it, you can be involved with it on campus. There's a lot of diversity groups, cultural studies groups, band, theater, Greek life, all very popular at Mount Union. And then we are Division III for athletics, but we always say we're a Division III school with a Division I energy. So our football team is pretty well known. They're kind of what put us on the map for athletics. But now we compete in the OAC, which is the Ohio Athletic Conference, and it is the second oldest athletic conference in the whole country. So a long-standing tradition of athletic excellence as well. If you don't want to play, a varsity athletic sport, we do have club and intramural sports that are extremely popular. And in the last year or two, we had about 80% of our students involved in intramurals. So tons of opportunities for you to be involved or use our fitness facilities for some health and wellness opportunities, free classes for yoga and things like that as well. To become a Raider, our application is free. So there's never a fee to apply. It can be done through the common application or through our Mount Union application. We require your transcript, at least a 300-word essay, and we are test optional. Similar to Lake Erie, if you submit test scores, we will only count them if they benefit you and give you a higher academic scholarship. You are available for our top academic awards, even without submitting test scores. So our academic scholarships go up to $21,000 per year. And then we have many different add-on scholarships as well. So here are some of them. We have the academic ones you're automatically considered for, which is awesome. Our multicultural scholarships are for those who identify with a multicultural background or our first generation students. That can be stacked on top of your academic scholarship. We also have visual and performing arts scholarships that are based on auditions and portfolio reviews. We have esports, cheerleading and dance, and a ton of other opportunities, especially with our robust financial aid. A couple things I want to emphasize, we do have a presidential scholarship program. So every year we give out 8 full tuition awards to students who have at least a 3.75 GPA. But you have to apply to Mount Union and be accepted and then apply for the scholarship by November 8th. And we also have a Mount Union Pell Opportunity Grant for Pell eligible students with a family income of $55,000 or below. That helps bridge the gap between your cost of tuition to cover your cost. So if you have questions about anything that I mentioned, here are some ways to contact us. Our Office of Admission contact info is below here, but also I encourage you to follow Life of a Raider on Instagram. It's led by a different student each week to show you a glimpse of what life is like on campus. Thank you.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is Bethany Bejo, admissions counselor at Kent State University Geauga and the Twinsburg Academic Center. We are one of Kent State's regional campus locations. I primarily spend most of my time at our Geauga campus in Burton, serving students of Geauga and Lake counties. In the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, we have a link and a QR code that's available for a Google Drive resource folder that's going to include information covered today, as well as other helpful materials. I am also joined by a co-host today, my co-host at admissions, Marilyn Delfino, who's going to give us some more information about our campus locations.
Thanks, Bethany, and thanks to all of you for being here this afternoon. As Bethany mentioned, my name is Mary Lynn. I'm an admissions coordinator, primarily working out of our Twinsburg Academic Center with students from Summit, Cuyahoga, and Portage counties. This map shows several points of access to Kent State University across our 8-campus system. The Geauga campus and Twinsburg Academic Center are considered one campus with 2 locations. So just to situate yourselves, the Geauga campus is about 45 minutes from Kent and Cleveland and beautiful Burton, Ohio, AKA Pancake Town, USA. And Twinsburg is about 25 minutes from the Kent campus, located right off of I-480 between Cleveland and Kent.
So when we asked some of our current students what they liked about our campus, these are some words that came to their minds. Something else that they really love about our campus is that they are a Kent State student from the very beginning and do not have to be a transfer student to the Kent campus. Regional campuses do not have a minimum GPA requirement, nor do we require ACT or SAT scores for admission. We are open enrollment. We offer both associate's and bachelor's degrees that can be completed in full on our campus, as well as work to all of Kent State's nearly 300 undergraduate majors and degrees. We offer career-focused degrees, our most popular being nursing, business management, information technology, and middle childhood education. We also have a respiratory therapy technology program, which is a hybrid program with Kent State Ashtabula campus. And our campus also has partnerships with both the International Culinary Arts and Sciences Institute in Chesterland and Paul Mitchell the School in Cleveland and Columbus, where upon completion of these programs, students can complement their technical education with a college degree.
As Bethany alluded to, Kent State Geauga and the Twinsburg Academic Center gives students access to a 4-year university, but with a hometown feel. Our tuition is priced closer to that of a community college, this year starting at about $6,800 per year before any kind of scholarships, aid, and things like that. With an average class size of 20, faculty and students alike are able to forge personal connections to help prepare them for their future career and/or graduate studies. 80% of our incoming freshmen receive a scholarship to our campus. That might be a merit-based scholarship based on your grades or a donor-funded scholarship that students can apply for. We also offer a $500 scholarship to any student who has completed College Credit Plus courses with us here at Kent State. Our donor-funded scholarships at our campus have a separate application. It's usually due in mid-May, and you have to have a FAFSA on file to be considered. So get started on that. The FAFSA is open. Each of our Kent State campuses has different requirements and applications for scholarships. So if you're a student checking out different Kent State campuses, make sure that you check with the campus you're interested in to find out more about their scholarships.
We offer many student support services on our campus that include academic success coaching and workshops, tutoring, career services, and also student accessibility services for those students who may have an IEP or 504 accommodations. We also serve many first-generation college students on our campus and have lots of support and resources in place to help them along their academic journeys. Kent State Geauga and the Twinsburg Academic Center also has a number of student organizations listed here on the screen. Student orgs are a great way to meet new friends, learn more about your major, or even pick up a new hobby. Students can also choose to start a club of their own on campus, and they are able to participate in student clubs and organizations on the Kent campus as well.
So to start to wrap things up, Bethany and I would love to host you for a visit in Burton or Twinsburg. You can visit our website, kent.edu/Geauga, and click on schedule a visit. We have in-person and virtual options available. We also encourage you to follow us on social media at KSU Geauga TAC to find out more about scholarships, student life, and of course, Kent State's famous black squirrels. So our application process to apply as a new freshman, again, visit our website and click on apply now. We do not have an application fee, so that is something new for this year. For priority scholarship consideration, we encourage you to apply by February 1st. Once you've filled out the application, contact your guidance counselor, have them send that official transcript to our campus by mail or electronically. After you apply for admission, you can start working on scholarships and get in touch with us for other assistance that you might need. We'll have orientation ready for you, all those good things ready for our incoming freshmen.
Absolutely. And for more information, please feel free to contact our admissions team. Scan that QR code to access this presentation and other information about our campus. We're so glad that you joined us today, and go Flashes.
Hello, everybody. I am Kylie Lash. I'm with Terra State Community College. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how we can create your future here right at Terra State. So we are in Fremont, Ohio, and we're about 30 minutes away from Cedar Point, which is a great bonus. We have about 1,900 students in our population. Okay, so the best part about Terra State is we are an open door. We do have an open door admissions policy. So basically anybody who is interested in bettering themselves with an education are of course welcome. And of course that makes us a very diverse student population because we have people from all walks of life who come to Terra State. So we have 3 different academic divisions. We have allied health, nursing and sciences, liberal arts and business, and we also have a technology and skilled trades division. And within allied health and nursing, we have several different programs like healthcare administration, medical assisting, nursing, and physical therapy assistant. Within our liberal arts and business, we have everything from accounting, digital media technology, and office administration. And within technology and skilled trades, we have computer systems, construction, electricity, HVAC, all the way to welding. We love to highlight our instructors because they are the reason for our student success. So we have over around 200 full-time and adjunct faculty. Within that 200, we have over 500 years of teaching experience. And a lot of our instructors are regionally and nationally recognized leaders in their field. So they are doing presentations and throughout the nation. They're also being published within magazines and nationally recognized places. And of course, we have a 15-to-1 average student to faculty ratio. So you get that one-on-one time with your instructors if that's what you need as well. This is just a quick little quote from one of our graduates. She's truly blessed to have had the opportunity to learn so much from all of her educators, and Terra State, she has a great faculty. So we love hearing from our students. So we do offer athletics. We just added club baseball this spring. We have esports, men's basketball, women's basketball, and women's volleyball, which I will brag a little bit, went to nationals this past year and they got 9th in the nation. So we're very proud of them for that. We do offer on-campus housing. So we are one of only 2 community colleges in Ohio that provide on-campus housing. So you really do get that 4-year experience at a 2-year college. And they are apartment styles. So you are getting your own bedroom, your own bathroom. It's fully furnished and you get a full kitchen as well. So you really are getting what you pay for. We also have several different organizations that you can join. Most recently, we added book club, Dragons and Dungeons. We have a very active drone club. We have a multicultural student union. We have over 9 different music ensembles. So there's pretty much anything you can think of here at Terra State. And if there's something that you are interested in that we don't have, our Dean of Students is great at helping our students create clubs. Another great thing about Terra State is we are not only affordable, but we're very transferable. So we have something called the Ohio Transfer 36, which those are guaranteed to transfer to any Ohio public college or university. We also have associate arts pathways that include something like ASL, creative writing, economics, psychology, English. We also have associate of science, which includes biology, law enforcement, and health information management. And we also love working with our 4-year colleges as well, because a lot of people are looking to transfer. And so we do have over 40 articulation agreements with 4-year colleges and universities. So we're very proud of that as well. So we are also very affordable. We're about $5,000 a year for tuition. So you can pursue a certificate, an associate's degree, or if you're looking to transfer, this is definitely an option for you if you're looking to, graduate without any debt. That's our goal for our students as well. So this is just an additional comparison with local other colleges around. There's a public and a private. So you can see if you decided to live on campus, went full-time, got a meal plan, we could be around 12,000 to 16,000 a year, which doubles if you go to a public or private university. We have BGSU and Tiffin as a comparison here. So great opportunity for you. I will say our students, over 85% of our students are eligible for financial aid, whether that's through our Pell Grant when you file the FAFSA. We have over $175,000 in our foundation scholarships. And the best part about our scholarship application is it's just one application and you fill it out and you apply for all of our scholarships. So anything you're eligible for, whether that's demographics or merit or income-based, or even the program that you choose to go into, we do have scholarships for almost everything. And then we also have something called our Job Corps Scholar Program. So that is a full tuition program. If you're going for a certificate, this is a great opportunity for you. It pays for your tuition. We also offer career counseling once you graduate as well. So you have a better chance of getting in where you need to in the field. Just want to highlight some of our upcoming events. If you want to learn more about Terra, we do have Discovery Days coming in November for each of our academic divisions. So you can check us out. We are doing demonstrations there. So you can see if you like that type of program. If not, you can try a bunch of different other programs that we offer. And then we also have Preview Day coming on November 19th. This is just an overall get to know Terra, what you need to become a Titan. You get to talk to current students, faculty, our advisors. And of course, for all of these events, there's free food and free Titan gear. And who doesn't love that? So our fall and spring applications are open now. And you can apply if you go to terra.edu/apply. Of course, our applications are free. So you just create your account and apply, and you will hear from us within the week if you've been accepted. And then if you guys have any questions at all, you are of course welcome to reach out to me. My name is Kylie Lesh. I'm the admissions advisor here at Terra, and my email and direct phone number is on there as well. So that's pretty much all I have. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah Fryermuth, and I'm here from the University of St. Thomas. So I will just get started, and I'm excited to talk to you all today about St. Thomas and what it has to offer. So thank you all so much for being here. So St. Thomas is the largest private undergraduate institution in Minnesota. We have 3 locations. Our main location is in St. Paul, Minnesota. So really in general, we're kind of located in that St. Paul, Minneapolis metropolitan area. You can see a photo of our campus here. It's a beautiful residential campus. And so this is where the majority of our undergraduates would live. We have 6,000 undergraduate students, and we have 4,000 graduate students for a total of 10,000 students. So that makes our campus a really nice mid-sized campus. We also have a secondary location in Minneapolis where a lot of our graduate students study. And so something that's just really nice about our college is that because it's located in the Twin Cities, there is a ton of opportunity for students to go into the cities for internship opportunities, to visit games, to go to concerts, to do cultural events. And so because of that, our students typically come out of college having experienced, gotten a really great experience educationally, and also are very well set up to go into their careers after college. We also have a 3rd campus in Rome. And so this is just something that's good to know about St. Thomas, is that we're a really great campus if you're interested in studying abroad. We have about 200 students at any given time living in our Rome location, but we also have study abroad programs in over 60 different countries and all 7 continents. So no matter what or where you're interested in studying, we will always have an opportunity for you to study abroad. Time talking about our academics. So we have over 150 majors and minors at the University of St. Thomas. You can see some of our largest majors here: business, health sciences, communications, engineering, and psychology. We have a really strong pre-health professions program in generally. So anywhere from pre-med, pre-physical therapy, pre-optometry, pre-dentistry, or just some of the ones that I can list. But then we also have some unique majors you can see, like actuarial science, entrepreneurship, criminal justice. So again, because we're that mid-sized campus, we are large enough that we can provide a lot of academic opportunities for students. A lot of students, because we do not have very many graduate students, are going to be getting research opportunities from their very first year. Over 70% of our students also do partake in internships. Most of our students actually take multiple internships, again, because of our location near St. Paul and Minneapolis. And so those are all kind of secondary experiences that add on to the experience that students are getting in the classroom that make them have a really rich academic experience while they're at St. Thomas. Another thing to note is that we are actually opening up our nursing program. So it's going to be opening in the fall of 2022. And something else that's really nice to know is that when you apply to St. Thomas, you get into all of our programs, with the exception of nursing that has a separate application process. So it just gives students the time to kind of explore what they think they're interested in. A lot of our students will come in and then maybe sophomore year, they realize that they want to study something else. They can switch and don't need to reapply to any specific program or specific campus. Something else that's really great to know is that even though St. Thomas does have kind of, all that academic opportunity, we have the personal attention that comes with kind of that small school campus feeling. So our average class size is 21 students. Students get a lot of personal attention from their professors. Again, a lot of students are starting to do research opportunities with professors as early as their first semester in their first year. And so that just makes it really, really easy for students to get an individualized education. Another thing that's great to know about St. Thomas is that we are a really active and vibrant campus. So speaking about clubs, there are over 150 different student organizations that students can get involved in. These range from things like academic organizations that are helpful for students in terms of networking opportunities to special interest clubs like film clubs or movie or book clubs. And then we also have a lot of opportunities for students to get involved in sports. So we are a D1 institution. We're the first college to ever make the jump from D3 to D1. And so we have 21 men's and women's varsity sports, but we also have a lot of opportunities for students to get involved in sports otherwise. We have club sports, and then we also have intramural sports for people like me who aren't athletic but still want to have a good time with friends. And then we also have a lot of opportunities for students to engage with their faith. St. Thomas is a Catholic institution, but a lot of our students aren't Catholic. And so we have opportunities for students regardless of what their faith background is to engage in and meet with students of similar faiths, or a lot of opportunity for interfaith dialogue. And then we also have opportunities for students who aren't interested in pursuing faith to just continue to get involved with all of the other campus opportunities that we have. So we really say that no matter who you are and kind of where you're coming from on St. Thomas's campus, you're going to be able to find a place for yourself here because of all the opportunities we have. Another thing that I can say is that students are able to kind of balance whether they want that big city experience or if they want that smaller campus experience. We have activities going on every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night on campus that are run by our student activities board. And so that makes it really easy for students to kind of get that smaller school residential feeling if they want to. But again, we also have the opportunity for students to go out into the larger St. Paul metropolitan area, which also makes it really, really easy for them to engage in all the opportunities that come along with that. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about our admissions kind of timeline. So we have our early action deadline that's coming up on November 1st. It's not a binding deadline at all. It just means that if you apply by November 1st, you'll hear about your admissions decision and that merit award notification by December 15th. But we also have a regular decision deadline on January 15th. In order to apply, the only two things that you need are to fill out our application, which you can do either through our website or you can apply through the Common App. And we need a copy of your official transcript sent by your high school counselor. Other than that, there are a variety of different optional things you can submit. You can submit your test scores. We are a test optional institution. So I always tell students, if you feel strongly about the scores and you feel like they represent you well, feel free to submit them. If not, then don't. And we also have the opportunity to submit essays and letters of recommendation. Our application is free and it's very easy to fill out. So I really recommend just kind of taking, the 15-20 minutes it takes to fill it out. No harm, no foul. And it's just, I think, a really wonderful school that will set you up again well in terms of your time there. But it also really sets students up well for their time after college in terms of being able to obtain a job after college and being really set up with getting real world experience while they're still getting your education.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
You've hit your 6 minutes.
Okay,
Sorry
thank you.
about that. Excellent job. All of our presenters, wonderful. That's such good information. I'm really glad everyone was able to join us this evening. We have just a few minutes left in our time together in this session. So I'm going to ask all of our presenters to please come back on their cameras. We're going to wrap up our session with just a quick little Q&A round to share kind of some final thoughts with everyone. So I'm going to pose a question and all of our presenters will go in the same order that everyone presented in. We'll get to share their answers. So our wrap up question this evening will be, what is one piece of advice that you would offer to someone going through the college search process? Brian, you want to get us started?
Yeah, my biggest thing is just set up a visit and go see the school in person. Every school's marketing materials and the internet makes everything look great and awesome, but you're the one spending 4 years there. So go to campus, walk around, get a feel for it. You'll know right away if you want to apply and attend.
My recommendation is find a school that fits you. I know financial is always a concern and all of that, but I think it's the most important thing to find a school that you like, that you enjoy, that you are going to have a good time at, because transferring is a thing, but it's easier to just stay for 4 years. So find one that fits you.
I would say try things that just, I guess, be open-minded and try things that you're not sure if you'd like. If you think you want a small school, visit a big one as well. You might be surprised, and vice versa. So try to actually check it out before you make any decisions, and it'll help you.
Yeah, my advice as you're going through the college search and admissions process is formulate a list of 3 to 5 questions that are important to you and ask them at every visit. That's going to help us in our jobs to give you the information you're really looking for, and you're going to be able to really compare and contrast if you're asking the same types of questions at visits.
I would agree with Ryan here is try to go on as many visits as you can, attend as many events as you can, especially ones with current students involved, just because they have firsthand experience on what that college is all about, and they'll be able to answer a lot of your questions.
Yeah, I would echo what Kylie was saying. I think that talking to current students is one of the most useful things that you can do, because it gives you a real world kind of look into what the day-to-day life of the student is. So feel free to always reach out to the admissions office of the colleges you're interested in and ask if that's a possibility, because usually they can make that work for you.
Wonderful. Marilyn, did you want to add one?
Nope, Bethany did a great job. So I'll get the next one.
Check. Awesome. Yes, all very, very good pieces of advice. Let me share my screen real quick. I have a little bit of a wrap-up slide for everyone. Okay, awesome. So officially, this brings us to the end of our session. I just wanted to thank everyone for joining us today. Students, parents, attendees, when you close this window, there will be a link to a very, very quick, I promise, 5-question survey. We'd greatly appreciate any feedback that you'd be willing to provide us. We also encourage you to check back on the schedule. There's sessions happening all week. As one more reminder, you'll be able to find this session's recording along with all other session recordings at strivescan.com/Ohio. Thank you one more time, presenters. Everyone did fantastic. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening, and we wish all students the absolute best of luck in their college search process. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.